I said that Emma looks very relaxed tonight. Did you realise that?
Was there no crowd there?
There's no
outside bit.
There wasn't an
there?
outside bit, but they put them in the eye thing.
Yeah.
And people were speculating that's because no one turned up last week.
Oh. Yeah. Do you think that's why?
Maybe.
It seemed odd that there was no crowd. But then they heard the crowd in the house.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
So how did they hear it when there wasn't one?
I don't know.
That's weird, isn't it?
Must have still done like a warm-up session for those 20 people that were there or something.
That's weird.
They were quite loud though, so I don't know.
So then Sue said, Sam is dense and doesn't understand things. Even his own mother must know he's thick.
Yeah. She said he's very, very, very slow. Oh God! Now Ellie and Sam were acting about getting out of a car.
Oh, I just fast forwarded through that.
It was painful.
Yeah. But then when they come in the living room, Sue was still sat there, and then Sue managed to have another go at Sam again.
For not taking the nomination.
No. Ellie said something about, they were talking about the car thing, whatever, and Ellie went, "Oh, he's an idiot," and Sue went, "Yeah, he's a bit of an idiot, isn't he?" She just been calling him thick. It was like, ouch.
Where was she calling him thick? In the diary room?
No, Sue was saying it to, I think it was to Simone, but I'm not sure, or maybe Simone had already gone.
If it's going to be anyone, it'll be Simone.
Yeah.
Oh, then they had their love, peace. Sue and Simone were doing their love, peace, and harmony. What was the banana line?
I've put Sue and Simone were singing for way too long.
They were basically trying to annoy. That's what they were doing. It's like, I'm going to sing everybody's songs, like...
I'm going to dance and sing.
They didn't do that one.
No.
That's a missed opportunity.
They probably did.
But that banana one was new, wasn't it?
Ride on a banana, was it?
Something about riding on a banana.
Oh, excuse me.
I actually enjoyed that, and I was like I kind of found myself like singing along to Love, Peace and Harmony. It's all you need.
Jesus
I would like that Hannah and Deborah and Chanel record that and release it after the show.
Okay.
Isabel was walking away from Sue and Simone.
Yeah.
She came into the bedroom and she said, she scares me about Simone. Do you think that's genuine concern?
She would scare me a bit if I was in there with her.
She seems a bit unhinged, right?
Just a tad. Oh, okay.
Is this when they predict there'll be a back door?
Yeah.
Simone said, I want to go through those doors. Sue said, there might be a back door. Kieran said, there won't be a back door. You can't physically leave at this time. They won't allow it.
Okay.
And next thing, 12:04am, the nominated housemates were called back into the woods.
Is that what time they did it at?
Yeah.
That's a bit much.
Midnight eviction.
Wow.
That was part of its unique selling point.
That's a bit mean. Were they drunk then when they did that? Because they're normally all drunk by that time of night.
No, I think it's probably why they thought there might be something going on.
Okay.
Tonight, 3 of you will make it out of the woods unscathed. 1 of you will disappear and will not be returning to the Big Brother house. And so then...
So the other housemates were watching it on the screen, but then it cut out, didn't it?
And the TV cut out went fuzzy and Ruff went, fix it, as if it had broken.
I know, and then they're like, I think it's meant to be like that.
Ellie went, I think they've done it on purpose.
Yeah, no shit.
This is Big Brother due to technical difficulties. We cannot bring you the woods at this time. So they're all stood there, Sue, Simone, Chanel and Isabel, and the lights went out and Chanel and Isabel were like really scared and like hugging one another. What if it had been one of them? You'd have to like prise them apart. So there was a wolf howling in there as well.
Yeah.
They should have let Queen in there to run around to scare them.
Queen.
And then
who was that creepy
that
guy?
hand
Who
appears.
was that?
Probably Tom Reed, fucking whatever his name is.
Do you think it was that guy
Tom Reed Wilson.
who licked their feet that time?
No, that's too skinny. It was a thin hand.
But how did they get Simone not to like yelp when it touched her on the shoulder?
She was very calm, wasn't she?
Did
It was
they not
weird.
tell her to like be quiet, or because if someone touched me like that in the dark, I'd be like, ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I don't know.
They must have told them you can't say anything. I think, don't you think?
Maybe. Andrew said he felt faint when this was going on. And then the lights came up and Simone was no longer there.
Is this better than the way Jamie O'Hara went, or when he got bundled out the dock by...
Oh, yeah. Policeman.
That was good, I like that.
I preferred the woods.
I preferred Jamie O'Hara's one. But did you feel sorry for Simone that she didn't get to say goodbye to people, or you don't care?
No, nobody wanted to say bye to her, and she knew it. So apart from Sue, I don't think there was any loss.
No crowd.
Sue said after she was gone, I was her friend and I didn't understand her.
Ellie said, it's horrible to say, but I thought the right person went. She always says shit like this, doesn't she?
If it's that horrible, don't say it.
Yeah, she thinks she owns that house. It's like when she went to Isabel, what are you here for?
I do think that she feels untouchable.
She does, and everyone goes in and says she's the favourite to win or whatever. No, you're not. I've seen it.
Chanel is the favourite currently.
No, Isabel is the one I saw.
When did you check?
I saw one yesterday that someone posted on Twitter. And Ellie was miles down. It was on Odds Checker.
Who's going to vote for Ellie to win, seriously?
Exactly, no one. And the sisters got annoyed that Ellie said that.
Did they?
Yeah, they're in the kitchen and they didn't like the fact that they said that Ellie said that. And then Andrew goes, oh, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. It has to make everything all about him all the time.
Well, she was dangerous.
And Sue was sticking up for Simone, obviously. And they said no one thought she was horrible. Just thought she was an absolute basket case.
Is this before or after they started teaching each other how to slut drop?
I haven't got that.
Chanel and Deborah were teaching Tom to slut drop.
I remember seeing it. Just didn't think it was worth commenting on.
Chanel said, we were all doing a slut drop to celebrate that we're still here. And then Raph said to Sue that he really liked her, apart from when she misunderstands Chanel.
Yeah.
And later on, Sam was casually putting Ellie down. Do you remember that bit?
Oh, yeah.
About models and car models.
He said he likes her personality and she's like a Fiat Punto.
Yeah, like I've dated models, but basically what he said was like I've dated models, but like I'll settle for you because you're quite funny.
Yeah.
And she doesn't even see that as offensive.
It's rude as hell.
That's not the first time that's been said to her in this house either. Didn't Lowton say it to her as well?
Yeah, he said he liked her personality.
Hannah said, Tom got rid of your mum.
Oh, yeah.
And your bestie's with him. No, you can't do that.
That's a very good point.
Charlotte.
I always think that about Charlotte as well. That's true.
Charlotte said, I don't want to be remembered as being the most entertaining on Big Brother, because I tell you what, I'll never be employed again. What the fuck is Charlotte's job?
What? I don't want to be remembered as the most entertaining person on Big Brother. What the fuck are you doing there then?
Well, why has Big Brother put her in there?
Fuck off my screen. How dare you be in there and not be entertaining and not want to be memorable because of your job, whatever the fuck your job is, no one even knows. Arguing with people is your job. That is a good job, admittedly. But how can you go on there and say you don't want to entertain people? How rude. Look at all those tryhards, all the Andrews in the world who want to be in there entertaining, and she wants to just sit there and be...
Yeah, I mean...
It's not raining, is it? Because my washing's out.
Hold that thought. No, I think so. I'd might forgive her if she seemed like she wanted to even enjoy the experience.
Exactly.
But she doesn't really even seem to be wanting to do that. What are you doing?
Checking if it's raining.
Get back in here. It's not, is it?
No.
So Hannah also said that she liked Charlotte when she was quiet.
Yeah, me too. I agree. The fact that Charlotte's personality totally changed when her mum came in the house was embarrassing. It was absolutely embarrassing. So you've been acting one way.
She's giving her head a wobble.
Yeah, you've been acting one way. Your mum comes in, then you start acting a completely different way. That is fake. Fuck off. Get off my screen.
Deborah is reporting the news from Rose Cottage. Remember that?
No.
This was basically fuck's sake, cock blocking in action when she was like commentating on what Ellie and Sam were doing in bed. It's quite funny. It was like top marks for cock blocking there. Andrew was saying, oh yeah, Andrew and Sue had a little bonding session, didn't they, after Simone had gone?
Did they?
So oddly, Sue, who's like Simone's friend and everything, said she was quite happy that she'd actually gone.
Yeah.
Andrew said, I'm excited that we're going to get to see Sue Evans. And she said, I could be gone tomorrow. We are going to party. I'm so glad to have you back, to Andrew.
Yeah.
I thought that was actually, from Sue's point of view, a good thing to latch. Like, she latched onto that olive branch from Andrew, which, like, she had to, because who had she got right now?
Yeah. And plus, Sue didn't really have a problem with Andrew anyway, I don't think, did she?
No.
No.
But I think she felt that she was consumed by her relationship with Simone, in a way. But it just seemed that she dropped her a little bit too soon.
Yeah.
It seemed a bit too, like, I'm now, like, free again.
Yeah.
So the next part we had Simone's emotional interview, where we got to learn some of her secrets.
Did you... Simone's outfit that she was wearing and the makeup and everything.
She looked better than she has done.
God, she looked a mess.
What was she wearing? What colour was it? I can't remember.
I can't remember, but she just looked in an absolute state.
At least she weren't wearing that choker and that lacy top and with her midriff out and those horrible big trousers.
How do you think Emma coped with Simone's breakdown?
Probably as well as I would have expected.
Yeah.
She did, like, grab a box of tissues off the floor for her.
Yeah.
She went, "Oh, don't cry." Didn't she say, "Don't cry"?
Yeah. Can you remember seeing anyone cry in their eviction interview before? I'm sure they must have done.
Yeah, but not in a while. I can't think who it was.
It was literally like, oh, my dad died, my dog died, I had a bad childhood, got abused, went to prison. But it was like
witness drug taking. Not had a father until I was 18. Lost my 18-year-old brother not long ago. It was like her X Factor sob story condensed into 2 minutes of airtime. She said, "I don't want to take it serious. I just wanted to go into that house and have a laugh."
And
go to a laughing place. And all I tried to do was please everybody, so they liked me. I think she'd done the complete opposite to that, to be quite honest, throughout.
But lots of people on Twitter were saying it was completely fake.
Well, I was like, oh shit, like, this is a damaged person.
That's what I felt. I felt genuinely concerned about her.
But then, when it came to the last line... She looked like she was so hardly, just trying so hard to squeeze out a final tear, and nothing was coming. I was like,
people said that, but I think she genuinely is a worry, and I don't think they should have put her in there. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if in 6 months she tops herself, because she's not.
I hope not.
She's. Well, I hope not too, but she's unhinged. She's like Shabazz.
Yeah.
She's proper. She's not right.
She's got 6 months of aftercare now, though.
She's gonna need it, I think.
She apparently has been having, like, threats of rape against her on social media.
Why?
I don't know, it's weirdo, isn't it?
But I do want to know how she passed the psych test, and I think it's disgraceful that they let her in there.
There aren't any psych tests.
Oh. Well,
people talk about psych tests, like, what do they think you're going to do? Wire up their brains to some sort of machinery?
No, but just say, oh, do you want to stab people? How do you react in a dangerous situation? Do you lose your temper easily? Stuff like that, I guess.
But people can lie through that anyway.
Yeah.
So during that process, you have a chat with a psychiatrist and a psychologist. I'm not quite sure the difference between those two.
One's gone through medical school and one hasn't.
Really? Is that it?
Psychiatrist trains to be a doctor, so trains for like 7 years or whatever.
Okay. And I think that's Dr. Gareth is the psychiatrist. And then there's a psychologist too, and it's not Judy James, just someone else. But like, we talk about psychological tests. There aren't tests. It's not like Shattered where they make you, like, do you remember those tests that you still on Shattered, like make you identify the colour of a word when it's written in red, but it's actually yellow and all that stuff. It's not really that.
My brain don't go that way. So what do they ask you?
They just basically take you into a room where you're sat one-on-one and have a conversation about your life, and you just talk through. It's just a chat about, like, what you've been through in life and why you want to do the show and how you feel like it might, like, affect you a little bit, like what influence you think it might have upon you in your life. Like, it's almost part of the talk of doom stuff. They're always putting it on you that this could ruin your life and stuff. But the two chats with each person are identical, pretty much. It's the same thing. You just go through and they then compare notes, I think. So you get two viewpoints on how you are as a person. And then on top of that, they take 10 years of your medical history.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
It's a bit nosy.
Well, they need to see that you're fit for doing the tasks and things, that you're not going to die, and also that you I don't know, whatever medication you've been on, I suppose. So, you know, they do look into your medical
Yeah.
history, and if they felt that you really weren't fit for it,